What's up? It's King of K-pop here. Before I get on to the discussion of this video, I want to ask you guys a question. Is anyone having problems with like leaving a response or replying back on their YouTube comment box? Because I am. This has been at least about a week and a half to almost going to 2 weeks now. Like, I can leave a comment on a video, but if I want to respond to someone leaving me a comment on my video, if I just want to reply back to someone else's comment on a totally different video, YouTube won't let me do it. Like, the box will come up where I can type, but the little blue tab that's normally lit, I can't click on it. It's like it's enabled or something. It's not just with my King of K-pop account, but also my other YouTube accounts as well. I try to reply and I can't do it. So if someone can help me, please feel free. The nature of this video I want to talk about is the next generation of K-pop, the third generation. The third generation of K-pop stars are technically, some of them are already here. They haven't taken over yet, but they are. Some of them are here, and more is still to come. And I just kind of want to give you guys, talk about this a little bit, because I think it's a big deal, for K-pop fans, so to speak. What brought this to my attention was, a couple of weeks ago, myself, the Mr. K-pop fan, Stir Fried K-pop, and Sochi Austin, we kind of chatted a little bit via Facebook, and we were all kind of talking about the next, some of my other friends that I was chatting with here via YouTube just kind of felt a little out of touch with K-pop. Like after 2012, they just kind of, some of them felt bored with it. Others feel it's just some of the same stuff. They still like it, but they're just not as big as fans as they were of it anymore. And I brought up the theory that I think it's because it's the next wave of K-pop stars they're coming up. And I think the one good sign, the biggest sign for me that lit a light bulb in my head that the next generation of K-pop stars that are coming was the year 2012. 2012 was just a huge year, not only just for great K-pop music in general, but strategically the rookies that came out of the year 2012 were absolutely great. I mean, you had groups like BAP, XO, Born to Beat, New East, Evil, Lee High, Ailey, Big Star, Tasty, and some rookies shined more than others, but they all came out with some great music and some great stuff, and video watching and everything. The rookies brought it in 2012, and in 2013 it was a bit of a weak year for last year for some groups, rookies that came out last year, but there still were some people that kind of shined a little bit, one of them being Bangtan Boys, obviously. So I kind of feel like where we are right now in K-pop, I feel like we're in a transition stage where we still have the second generation K-pop stars like your Big Bangs, your Sonichi Days, your Shinies, etc. But we're going forward into the third generation. That's how I feel. We're slowly making that transaction right now. Groups like Sonichi Day, Domoshigi, and Big Bang and Shiny and 2PM, they're all great stars and they're all great, entertainers and singers and do what they do best. But because they've been in the game a little bit longer, they really don't have the necessary need to promote on a regular basis. Groups like Big Bang and Sonichi Day and others, they're kind of here or there. They're not promoting as much or as heavily as they used to as they would in their first 3 or 4 years of their career. So, because of that, they've reached their peak, of their careers, and they're still popular and still make money. But like I said again, they've reached that point in their lives and in their career. It's not necessary for them to make like 3 comebacks in 1 year. And I think a lot of these companies, they're saying this now, and they're getting ready for the next wave of the next generation of stars. I'll start with the big three. I think the ones that really kick off the third generation, or at least prepping up for it, was SM when they shot off with XO. SM are coming up with a girl group, a new girl band, and a lot of people's minds, other people who know of SM's new girl band, figure whenever SM comes out with a new girl group, this would be the girl group that'll take the reins eventually from Sonishide. I thought that too at first, but until last year, 2013 was just a big year for XO. Financially, album-wise sale, I mean, XO just slayed everyone in their path, and they were still rookies in my eyes, at least. And it just kind of clarified to me that the next girl group that comes from SM, whenever they debut, they might not be the group to take the reins from Sonishide. I think it's XO. I think XO are the next big thing from SM since Sonishide, since Donbon Shigi, and I think that's XO. I think XO are going to be the group to be the new poster child for SM once Sonishide completely phases out. That's what I strongly believe, because I mean, I've never seen rookies that just slaying everyone in their path like they did last year. You look at the JYP. JYP has 3 groups he's announced that he's coming out with. He announced he's going to come out with a 6-member girl group, JYP and everyone in his company, they all deny that this next girl group that they're preparing aren't replacements for Wonder Girls. But guess what? The new girl group are replacement for Wonder Girls. They just don't want to admit that and tell you that and have Wonderfuls be all pissy and stuff. 5 Live gonna be, obviously you got to figure that they're gonna be the replacements of 2AM. Got 7, which I'm excited for, but my God, I hate this name. Like every time I think of the band name Got 7, I think about the slogan from the milk commercial, Got Milk. Why couldn't he just call them GT7 or something? That sounds cooler. GT7. Why they got to be Got 7? I understand the purpose of why he called it that, but still think it's a dumb name. But still, Got 7. They're going to be the guys to take the reins from 2PM. You look at YG Entertainment. You've got Lee High, Team B. They're trainees. I don't know what the hell they're going to do with them. But you got Lee High, and Young Suk said from day one, before he had started his Who Is Next survival program, that the boy band winner will be the next torch bearers from they will take the torch from Big Bang, that they will be the next band to carry his company for the next 8 years. So he's telling, he pretty much openly admitted in a statement right there, saying that, hey, my next boy band are going to replace Big Bang in carrying YG Entertainment and bringing in the revenue for their company for the next near decade. And you look at other small groups that are, companies that are they're saying the light bulb, they're saying the future, so to speak. J-Tune Camp, they're coming out with their new boy band this year. Problem Children, they're going to be a replacement for M Black. DSP Media, they've got their thing with Ajax. They need to promote Ajax better, but Ajax are their next generation of stars. Brave Brothers is coming out with a new girl group. That's a fact. But he really needs to work on Brave Girls. But Brave Brothers is whatever. He's still going to come up with his new girl band either way. Even though I think he needs to work on Brave Girls, but still. But he's coming out with a new girl group, and he also has a Big Star. He's still going to heavily promote. Now, there are other groups that have, that have been around, that have debuted around the same time or a few years after, the second generation K-pop stars like Sonishide and Big Bang, and that I still see in the next 4 or 5 years. I still think they're going to thrive. They're still going to be here. Groups like Sistar, Teen Top, Infinite, Girls Day. Now add on this list, I would say Girls Day. Groups like that, they're starting to catch up because now they're promoting more heavily now, because the other groups like Big Bang and Shiny and Girls' Generation, they don't promote as much as they used to in the beginning. So those groups are starting to catch up now, and they're starting to gain notoriety and popularity because they're just promoting constantly. So there's still some groups, like that I still think are going to stick around the next generation, the next, 5, 6, 7, 8 years. But groups with like Sonishide and Big Bang and Super Junior and TVXQ, I don't think so. And unless Big Bang, I can see Big Bang doing a Shenhua type of like thing where they just like, they all go to the army and then they all come back. And I can see 2PM doing the same thing too. 2PM and Big Bang I kind of see as being like a Shenhua. They, after they do their duties to their country, then they'll still promote together as a group that are in their early 30s. But still, so yeah, I just want to make this video because I just kind of bring up to light, Bangta Boys, it's just the next generation. Some of them are here. They still have to be here. I predict probably around, I say 2016, I would say. I think that would be the year where the third generation K-pop stars will fully arrive, and and will be here. Will be a permanent stay. And I like I said again, I think right now we're in that phase. We still have the second generation stars, but we're slowly phasing out from them, and the third generation are creeping up. And like I say, give it about 2016, and I think the third generation will have taken over completely. You guys let me know what you think. Like I said, there's some some new stars, some new fresh blood. I'm excited to see some new fresh faces from the big three and other favorite companies of mine. You guys let me know what you think. Do you think, are you excited about the next generation of K-pop stars? Are you disappointed because you know that at the end of the day they're going to replace your favorite K-pop band that you may be into right now that you're excited about? You're kind of sad, so because you're sad, you're kind of not really looking forward to the third generation? Or do you think the third generation is lacking and you're just like, I'm going to just drop K-pop altogether and not pay attention to it anymore because I don't care about the next wave of stars that are coming up, only the ones that I'm used to listening to? I want to get you guys' opinion about this. Please make a response video, leave some comments, like this video, comment in the box below. Peace. And don't forget, do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. Peace.